Hi, welcome to idealchef.com. This is Chef David Alvarez. Today we're doing a pasta exotica. It's exotic, which means exotic in Italian, because the ingredients that I'm going to put in this dish today. So I have my pasta in the water. I use penny pasta. It's easy to eat. You can use spaghetti or fettuccine or any other long pasta. I like to cheat. I like to be able to have one bite, so I use penny or rigatoni or any tubular pasta. So that's in the water. I have my sauté pan with olive oil in it. I have my tiger shrimp. You can pick up at any grocery store, and you can talk to the butcher, and they will help you if you need to know anything. They're friendly people. Use them. That's what they're there for. I'm going to pull it off the heat so nobody gets burned or I don't ruin the shrimp with the chemical taste. Now this is going to cook pretty quick, so make sure your pan is pretty hot. You don't want it to the smoking point, but you definitely want a hot sauté pan, okay? Okay, we add the garlic, tomatoes, spinach. Okay, and we're going to give that a little sauté. We want to wilt the spinach a little bit, okay? You don't want to overcook the spinach. By the time this dish is done, it'll be perfect where you want it. So don't leave it in here too long, maybe 30 seconds to a minute. And if you need a little oil, because the spinach is going to suck it up, don't be afraid, just add a little, just a touch more, all right? It's okay. I'm going to salt and pepper it, have my sea salt and black pepper mixture. You don't need much because I'm going to give Alfredo in it, so Alfredo is pretty flavorful. Look what we got so far. Look at that. I'm taking prosciutto ham. Okay. Let me give that a toss. I'm gonna let that cook for a second. So I took this prosciutto ham. Okay. It was a whole one. Cut it in half, and you see the fat. I just trimmed it off a little bit. Okay. You don't want that fat. It's chewy. You don't want it in your pan unless you fry it like a crispy fried. It'll crisp up, but other than that, you want to trim off the fat. Okay. How beautiful that is. We're going to add the Alfredo sauce. Give it a toss. Look how gorgeous that is. I'm going to put it back on the heat. I'm going to pull my pasta out because it's ready to go. Now in my video, when I show you how to cook pasta, it's going to be at 9 minutes. You're going to pull it out immediately into the pan. If you're going to save it, it tells you how to hold it for the next day. You're going to reheat it so it'll be perfect. It's going to go in there. I'm going to give it a toss. Okay? Now, jumbo lump crab meat. Look how beautiful that is. I'm not even going to touch this with my hand because I don't want to break the lumps of crab meat up, okay? I want them nice and lumpy. Parmesan it. I'm gonna put it on the heat for a second. I forgot my big plate, so you wanna keep an eye on the pasta for me and I'm gonna run and get it. Okay, so the crab meat's not gonna take long at all. You don't have to toss it. The steam from the pasta will heat it up just fine, okay? So, and you want to leave it on top, that way your guests don't complain that they didn't eat your crab meat, okay? So, it's going to go right on top. Now do you see why I called it pasta exotica? Very romantic dish. This is David Alvarez. Let's get cooking.